I need to be next to you. Remember the way we stayed up for days with all of our friends. We'll drink until dawn, no worries at all. With all of our friends. I hear my favorite song, turn up the radio. Suddenly I'm right back where I wanna be, just like those high school years. And now it makes me smile. Suddenly I need to be next to you. Remember the way we stayed up for days with all of our friends. We'll drink until dawn, no worries at all. With all of our friends, I'll never forget who you are. With all of our friends.
What happened? They fought back. That's what. Things. Stuff. I swear to God, young man, I will never hurt anything ever again. There's some things that man is not meant to displace.
He is a problem, Tenant.
Sir, please try and calm down.
We don't intend to renew your lease.
Just tell us where you saw the things.
Don't patronize me, young man. They're real. I saw them.
I know, I've seen them too, but where?
In my laboratory. Force of life.
Stupid name, I know, but
It wasn't my own.
What's picking? What's picking? What? Y'all like the new face? I mean, it's got a little ha. So, Buzz, how the hell are you doing?
I'm doing great, brother. How about you?
I am doing wonderful. Hi, Beth. Yes, Gremlins. UK in the house. Look at old Chaos up in here. Got some unrights in here. I got a chance to meet the unrights. I got a chance to meet Chaos.
Cool.
It was really cool, really cool.
Well,
Beth said,
hello.
Mr. Buzz.
How you doing, Beth?
Patrick, what's picking? See, my finger's even green when I ain't got my glove on. I mean, how that happens, I don't know. Jacob Piper, what's picking? I can't wait to see you on my birthday. Finally, hey, I hear you. I don't know about real father now. I mean, I've been before. Wait a minute, I know your mom. Hell no. Your mom would whip both of our asses. Yeah. Morg, what's picking? Morg. It's been a while.
Broski. What's up, broski? What's up?
Stephanie's like, hey, Uncle Buzz.
What's up, Stephanie?
Birthday clown is doing. Hey, I'm glad you're here. And the only who's tapping is Terry Silver. Okay. Hi, sis. You know we're gonna be talking about our and sis. I tried to get your favorite wrestler on here, but it was a little too late, I guess. Hi, Melissa. Okay. I don't know how to pick in this match. They got a nose. Love your boss, man. Mom said, "Paul." That's right. That's right. So I will be at Plantation Blood, not this weekend, but next weekend in Augusta, Georgia for opening weekend. I cannot wait. Next time maybe, but I still got something else. Was picking David. Awesome match. You like? Well, this was a wrestler's match. Well, not this one, but this was a type of the Joker luchador match that was wore on AEW not a while back. This is a replica. It's not a real thing. Somebody with knives said hello.
What's up, Creeper?
I'm gonna let you. I knew who it was. You wish you could get the boogeyman on here. Well, John, let me tell you something, brother. That might be possible. Because part of the cartel does certain things for the boogeyman. It's possible. Maybe one day. Still trying to figure out how to mask makeup. Well, I see a Facebook user. I'm thinking this is Matt, because Matt usually don't come up as Matt. It's usually a Facebook user. Or it could be Nitro. Somebody just said hi, Nitro. And I don't see Nitro up in here. It's either Matt or Nitro. Nothing would say no little series of boy. I wish I could have some pizza right now. But I'm trying to get buffed and stuffed with my Afro puff. Whoa. Yeah. Because she won't honk hers. All right, hold on. Where's she at, Jen? All right. Nitro is here. All right. It just doesn't say it on my end. Yeah, I'm so for cover. Yes, the new Cobra Kai's coming out. Yes, Joysters. What is picking?
What's up, Joyster?
Love the luchador. Look awesome. Reminded me of. Hey, maybe Penta did wear this. Not this one, but maybe Penta did wear this. I mean, it is the Joker mask. Uh-oh, Buzz got one too.
Here you go, Beth. Here's one of your Canadians.
Go that way. Go one of the other ways. Heck yeah. Mad love, Joyster, mad love. So, we're here to talk about some wrestling. We're going to get onto that, John. John, we're going to talk about that. Boy, that boy is ripped, ain't he, though? Woo-wee. Did you see what happened to Ray and Dom? Yep, we're going to talk about that, too. Beth said, oh, my goodness, I remember him. So, let's start about the Clash at the Castle. You ready, Buzz?
Oh, yeah.
Let's start about the first match. The 6 women tag team, whatever you call it. What did you think about it? I know we kind of discussed it on your chat. Tell me what you think about it. What did you think about it?
I thought the match was good. There was a lot of action. Your basic heel to face reactions. The heel, Bailey and her bunch. They done everything they could. Quick tags. They worked them out. I think it was a high flying, interesting match.
What did you think about the hey hey, Bailey. Ooh, I want to know. What'd you think about that? The crowd just erupted.
I mean, Bailey's been missed, I believe. You know, that they need Bailey as a good heel. You know, they've got Flair gone. They've got Becky turning good. There's just not enough female heels out. You know, they can't. Well, they can't make up their mind on Rousey. Do they want Rousey to go good? Do they want her to stay here? You know, how they want Rousey to go?
And Lacey Evans, who knows what she's going to do? She was doing that. I ain't better than you, but I was in the military.
Right.
I don't know which way she's going.
I
Right now, my two.
So,
go ahead.
I honestly think that a lot of them that Vince was pushing, like Lacey Evans and a few of them, now that he's out of the picture, they're going to go back to what they're worth.
Yes. Now, my three favorite ladies right now. Bailey. Love Bailey. I am going to say Rhea is just, besides Rhea Ripley being sexy as hell, and we all know it, she's just a badass. And I'm liking Liv. I don't know why, but Liv Morgan, I don't know, maybe because she's just genuine, like Bailey was when she came out. Just genuine. Let's have a good time. Let's mix it up. That's my three favorite ladies right now.
Mine is I like Bailey. I'm not a big fan, but Bianca Belair is actually getting into a lot of storylines. Yep. And Liv, I mean, she's showing more than I thought she had in her.
Yes.
I'm just curious to with it. What are they going? Are they going to run Alexa Bliss as Alexa, or are they going to try to turn her again?
Well, there is rumors that Bray's coming back. If Bray comes back, possibly the Alexa going back over. Who knows?
Right.
But Alexa needs to do something. She's a badass. She is a badass. So they need to figure something out. And there's a lot of women hurt, but it's coming around.
Right. And Charlotte's supposed to make an appearance sometime soon.
Asuka, yep. I love Asuka too now.
Yes.
Was picking Paul. Well, what do you think about Sasha and Trinity? Or
man,
hold on. I know her by Trinity. What?
Naomi.
There you go. Can't you see I've watched too many divas?
Right. The whole walking out thing, I don't understand. They were trying to put Trinity in a title match, and from what I understand, and they got mad because Sasha was supposed to lose to get out of the tournament, and they picked up their ball and went home. I mean, there's rumors that Sasha and Naomi's going to come back.
Yeah,
but I mean, I like both of them are energetic, and both of them can put on a hell of a show, can entertain, and I'd like to see them back.
Well, there's also rumors that Paige is coming back.
From what I read, Paige is supposed to go to AEW.
I don't know. I mean, with Triple H involved with everything now.
Right.
And I'm hearing a lot of, everything's messed up because Triple H is there. I think the storylines are a lot better.
Yes.
I think there's more freedom for the characters.
Yep.
I'm having a better time watching.
Well, like with Rhea Ripley's bunch, Vince, wanted to give them supernatural powers, and Triple H said, no, we're going to run them just as badasses.
John said there's rumors that Eva Marie's. I hope not.
Yeah. I did read that Malachi Black asked Tony Khan for his release.
Yep. Because I think he wants to come back to WWE.
Yes.
All right, Melissa, be good. All right, let's go to the next match. Wasn't that the Mysterios?
Yes. And,
versus?
let's see.
Well, it was Edge and Ray
Yes.
against Judgment Day. That match was okay.
It was okay. I had a funny feeling that that's when Dom was going to turn on his daddy.
Yeah, we all seen it coming.
The whole getting mad, pissy in the locker room, and him not hitting Rhea Ripley, and I just know that was the night.
Right.
Which
Now,
I'm hoping it actually brings Dominic up a little bit to where they can get him where he can play both the face and the heel. And I read something about they wanted to take him sort of Los Guerreros in the future.
that wouldn't be bad. Now, right now, he looks like a sub. It's like Rhea's his Dom. I mean, all we're missing is the collar and her bringing her around by his throat. That's all we're missing.
Right.
But again, it's Rhea. She can put a collar on me anytime she wants to. I ain't gonna say that wrong.
But then again, with Ray and Edge at their age, and as long as they've been in the game, both of them sort of run into the end of their track. So they need to do something to break Dom away anyway.
Yeah. I mean, we knew it's going to happen. We knew he was going to turn on Ray.
Right.
I know he's supposed to go get Edge next Friday. Is it Friday? No, Monday.
Monday.
He's supposed to go against Edge. I just got a sneaky feeling they're going to try to do the Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio type thing at WrestleMania. It's going to come out that Dominic is not Eddie's son. I mean, that is Eddie's son and not Ray's. I think that's going to play in again.
Yeah.
Really
well, Monday night they are screaming Eddie's son.
Yep. That's got what me thinking of. That's what I started thinking of.
Yeah, me too.
What was the next match? There was a few other matches. Liv Morgan and
Shayna
Baszler. Man, that was a good match.
That was a great match.
That was a good match. It's I think Baszler needs a title.
Yes.
I think she needs a single title. Baszler is. I want to see Baszler and Rousey go at it at WrestleMania.
Right, especially since Liv brought up that she was the generic Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
That would lead into a great. I'd love to see the two UFC fighters go at it.
Now, I'm also going to look behind the curtain a little bit. That match, Baszler put over Liv so much. I mean, hats off to Baszler. I mean, she made Liv Morgan look phenomenal.
She did. And it's funny because a lot of the skeptics and critics were screaming, well, Liv Morgan won't have the title longer than a week. And this is what, the second pay-per-view she's defended it. So I think Liv's got it for a minute now, at least till Charlotte comes back.
Sugbug, what's picking?
Sugar.
Jeffrey Dean, what is picking? But I believe that was a great match. I knew Liv was going to keep it.
Yeah.
I think when Liv loses it, it's going to be from one or two women. It's either going to be Sasha Banks coming back or Charlotte.
I believe it'll be Charlotte. I'm just wondering how long it's going to be.
Fuck yeah, Stone Cold. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering now how long it's going to be before Charlotte's old man's back.
Ooh, I don't know. Because I know he's making that money.
Right.
AEW's paying him good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who knows? What's going on, Everett? Everett, it was wonderful meeting you at CreepyCon. I think Everett's got a crush on me.
What's up, Everett?
What's big and what's picking? Conversation full of amazing people. So, next match. I liked it. Riddle and Seth
Rollins.
freaking Rollins. I enjoyed the hell out of that match.
It was a good action-packed match. I was upset with because I figured that it was Riddle's. It was time for Riddle to get the upper hand, but I jumped the gun. After watching Monday night and seeing everything it's leading up to, there's going to be one more match.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's up, Jeff?
What's picking there, Matt?
But I believe there'll be one more match. I believe Riddle will get the upper hand.
I do believe the one more match, one or two things is going to happen. Either Randy's coming back or Cody's coming back the next time they go at it.
Rumor is that there's a RVD's coming back to team with Riddle.
RVD.
RVD.
I love RVD. What's picking Shadow? What's picking David? Let me get through these. There's good media. That's right. RVD, it's just back in the day. Yes, I'm all about it.
Yeah.
RVD's like Ric Flair putting on tights again.
Yeah.
It's just.
What's
It's
up,
just
Jackal?
not good. I don't know else how to explain it. It's not good.
And
But who knows?
in Impact, RVD could still move a little, but as far as the frog splash, it looked like he strained and he had trouble with it. A lot of the kicks and jumps and splits that he used to do, it was hurting him to do them. But for some reason, they're wanting to bring him back and team him with Riddle and call themselves Hybrid.
Wow.
From what I read.
I got you, bro. Does the Ass Man still wrestle? Yes, he does. He wrestles for AEW.
Yep. And he's with the Acclaim.
Yep. Scissor me. That is some of the. I don't know.
It is. It's wrong in so much, especially since Anthony Bowens is gay. I mean, he's freely come out of the closet and said, "I'm a openly gay wrestler."
I think that's awesome. My favorite Iconics. You're funny. John, you're funny. Well, you know what? I know that was a shoot you was throwing there, but they actually worked pretty good together. Because when you split them up, it was gone. You kept them together. Royce and I can't think of the other girl's name. It was actually pretty decent. Now, I like the way that I really like the way that match ended. Again, we're talking about Riddle and Seth.
Right.
Because it left so much open.
Right.
And that's a good storyline. Especially when they bring the PG-14 or 13 or whatever in.
Right.
Talking about each other's families and all that.
So I sort of like I said, I jumped the gun on it and was upset because I wanted Riddle to take it until I watched Monday night. And then I'm like, what the hell, man? You know, now I understand why everything's falling like it's falling.
The reason they haven't brought back Christian, because Christian might not want to come back because he's making jack at AEW. And he's a big name now. If he goes back to WWE, he's middle card again. Right now, he's at the top.
And got a hell of a bodyguard.
So, I love the match. But, well, I'll seriously get into something a minute ago. Wiseman said it about Stone Cold. And I was going to put that to this. Back in the day, Stone Cold and Brian Pillman had this thing going in each other's houses. Then Triple H and Randy Orton. Well, that's been years. I believe we're fixing to start seeing that again. Well, then AJ and who was doing that with AJ?
Seth Rollins went to Edge's house.
Yeah. So I believe that's fixing to happen again. But I don't think we're going to see the gun being pulled like it was on Stone Cold by Brian Pillman. Man. And Brian Pillman's son's doing some good stuff too.
Yes.
Stardust, I am doing wonderful.
What's up, Stardust?
They should bring back Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix is here and there. She was wrestling not long ago. Hold on. I created a wrestler called him. All right. All right.
Beth Phoenix actually 2 weeks ago saved Edge.
Yep. I'm sure you're in the rumors about ODB in her. Well, I don't think ODB's even wrestling anymore.
Not. She was with Impact and then she left. She done a Ring of Honor stint once and then left again. So I don't think she is.
All right, so let's talk about this final match. Drew McIntyre against the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
The match was good. There was a lot of action. There was a lot of everything. The closer it got to the end, it was predictable. I know with Paul Heyman and the Usos not being there that there would be somebody interfere. It's not who I thought it was. I was hoping for Bray Wyatt to come in and lay them both to waste. Turned out the younger Uso come in. I did not like the end. I wanted Drew to walk away with it. I'm so sick of Roman Reigns, but I guess it's all going to lead up to the Uso turn on Roman.
It could. Now,
I think the younger brother is going to be what turns the Usos on Roman.
It could be. My thing, and like I was saying in your chat, back in the day, everything was predictable. I used to watch a match and tell you who wins before it's over.
Right.
There's nothing predictable about anything right now at the beginning. Now at the end, it was kind of obvious before the 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Now Theory getting his jaw jacked, I love that.
Oh yeah, I love that.
But you're not going into pay-per-view saying this person's going to win definitely, this one's going to win. And if I was a betting man, of course I didn't bring nothing to drink. I'd have betted against Roman Reigns.
Right.
I'd have said, well, I'm a Drew McIntyre mark anyway. Anybody who watches me knows I don't care who Drew's fighting, I'm Drew. Kind of like Corbin too. I don't know, but I'll vote for Corbin. So it was kind of crazy. I liked the show. I think the whole show was great. I'm going to give it a high B. At 1 out of 10, I'm going to give it a good 9. Because it was just something I was missing.
Yes, there was something that was lacking bad. I think it would have been better if Heyman would have been out with him. Heyman to do his thing.
Right.
Louisa, I'd like to have seen. Just there's so much I would like to see. I'd like to see the Usos put up their belts. I would love to see a tag team match with a decent tag team other than the Street Profits. I like the Profits, but enough's enough, man. Put another team against the Usos.
I don't meow. Sorry. I don't think I've ever meowed. Not like this. But I've never meowed. I know other people that meow, but not me. Now, I heard a good rumor that they said that they had to have that Uso jump in the middle because the other two Usos can't go across country because of their record. Their race record.
That's right, because is it Jimmy? I think that was DUI that got the DUI.
Yeah.
He can't leave country. He's on probation, like Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. Agreed. I want Willow to come back.
I wish Willow would come back. I hope when Hardy gets all this crap behind him, he comes, because rumor was he was bringing Willow.
That would be awesome. All right. Monday Night Raw. I'm going to go ahead. The whole show was great. I do wish Braun would have came out somewhere else.
Right.
Instead of in the middle of all that. But what was funny is when they came back for commercial, Braun was still whipping ass.
Yeah.
He was still whipping ass at the end.
Did you notice when he first started going around the ring and doing his train, when I think he hit Chad Gable. When he come down to hit the second one, they got out of his way and he missed them.
Yep.
And then he hit Otis to put him through the barricade. It's like they just sidestepped him. It's like no.
Now I would like to see him and Otis go 1-on-1.
Yes.
That would be a good match.
I'd like to see him and Otis. I'd like to see him and Lashley. I think he's going to. I think he's going to go after the belt. I think he's going to challenge Roman. He's going to be the fill-in Brock Lesnar.
Yep. Ben, I agree with you totally. However, I got a feeling we're going to see something we've never seen before.
Right.
I really do.
Well, one of Wyndham's, Bray Wyatt's, one of his stipulations that I read was that there would be no more Firefly Fun Gang or whatever they called. He's wanting to do a thing called the Cult of Wyndham.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, because that's his family.
Right.
I mean, his family is IRS. I mean, his daddy is IRS.
Yes.
His uncle is Barry Windham.
Barry Windham.
His grandfather is Black Jack Mulligan.
Yep. And it's funny, his Mike Rotunda being his dad and Barry Windham being his uncle, and his real name being Wyndham Rotunda.
Mm-hmm.
But even Bo Dallas they're going to drop the Bo Dallas and call him by his real name, Taylor Wyndham.
Look at this with the meows. Hex, hell to the nah. No. But good to see you in here, Hex. Always a pleasure. But
have you seen the cryptic videos on YouTube with Wyatt Six?
yeah,
Did you see the mask that Taylor was wearing?
yes,
That is wicked.
yes, agreed. Now we're gonna talk about the other group real quick. Unless there's something else you want to add about WWE.
Nah, I'm good.
This CM Punk calling out the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. What a bunch of bullshit that was.
I think that should have been done off camera. That should have been done behind closed doors. It shouldn't have been brought out to the media. CM Punk, to me, and I like Punk. I know Punk before he becomes CM Punk. I'll have to send you the picture one day of him and Daphne in my hometown walking around behind stages of the show way before he becomes CM Punk. No tattoos, just gauges in his ear. But he showed how childish he really is and why no one likes to work with him. Like I said, that was a matter that should have been done in the office, not on the reporter.
But was it a shoot?
It very well could have been. Not only did he call out the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, he called out Colt Cabana. He called out Adam Page.
Mm-hmm.
But to bring up the personal stuff with Colt Cabana, I paid his bills for 8 years. I let him live with me for free for 8 years, and then he does what he does. It's kind of, but the MJF thing was a shoot too, so I believed it.
Now, we're going to get into that in a second. But I really think it was a shoot. CM Punk's been there for not long. He's already been against Jericho. He's already fought everybody.
Right.
But not Kenny Omega.
Right.
Now, I just believe it was a shoot. I mean, I really do. It's kind of like the Chris Rock and Will Smith slap. I think it was a shoot.
Right. And you're right. What a better way to get heat than with Dave Meltzer, because Dave Meltzer is the epitome of blabbermouth as far as reporters.
Right.
I listen to a lot of the Jim Cornette podcast because I'm actually part of the cult of Cornette. I don't believe in Cornette. I do. I don't believe in a lot of his political views and stuff that he throws out. But as far as the old school wrestling, I love the old school wrestling, and I think a lot of it is getting turned into garbage wrestling. Yeah. But he talks. He loves Punk. He talks about how good Punk is, but he cannot stand the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. And there's a lot on the podcast where they keep saying, "Is it true you're coming to AEW? Is it true you're going to work with AEW?" He shoots on them constantly, so why not bring him in with CM Punk?
Right. Cornette, I love Jim Cornette. That's one autograph I really, really want. And just to pick his brain. See, with the wrestling organization that I'm linked with, Coastal Empire Wrestling,
right,
a lot of their talent has came from Robert Gibson.
Right.
One half of the Rock and Roll Express.
Yep.
I never knew that Jim Cornette was actually a manager, the manager of the Rock and Roll Express but you never seen him go through the ring with him.
Right.
He's the one who did the bookings and all that. He was actually a real manager, not just the ring guy.
Right. He was actually against the Rock and Roll as far as the ring manager, but back behind the curtain, he was their travel manager.
That was awesome.
Ricky and Robert are friends of mine as well. I've got the very first edition, first copy of their comic book autograph. Their World of Hall of Fame shirt, their Rock and Roll World Tour shirt, autograph. I walked in the show. They was there. Ricky handed me a box and said, "This is yours." And I opened it up, and it was loaded. I've got several of their pictures with them, videos with them.
Yeah. When I was young, man, that was forever. But they came to Savannah, and they took off on their bandanas from the wrist, and they threw it. I almost beat this woman down for it, but I got it. It's hanging up right there. Yeah, it's hanging up.
I've got one of each, one of Ricky's and one of Robert's, both signed by them. I've got it's on the other side of my wall, but I've got a picture. It's a huge picture of them when they were young, autographed. I've always been a rock and roll fan. Since I was little, I wanted. The first time I stepped in the Omni in Atlanta backstage, I wanted to meet them, and of course, I wound up meeting Flair because they had a match, and then Dusty. I walked around with Dusty forever. Terry, Michael, the good old days
when you can actually hang around with them. Now,
right.
One person I did meet when I was younger, really going to tell my age here, and I was probably 9. That was Andre the Giant when he was a lot younger. He actually still had his fro. That man put his hand on my face and told me to hold his hand with my hands, and he picked me up.
Damn.
But that's when you could go to a convenience store afterwards and meet them because you knew their stops.
Right.
And my mother was really into it. Ricky Steamboat will be my favorite wrestler forever. And I seen it was one of them table for threes. Him and Ric Flair ended up going, this was in the 70s. They went to the same convenience store after a match. And he went inside. He seen Rick. He slapped the hell out of him. Said, "Don't you ever do that again to me." So when they got to the hotel room, Rick went to him and said, "Hey, Steamboat, are we good?" He said, "Yeah, man, I was just playing for the crowd." In the middle of a convenience store.
I was young, and we was on our way to Jackson, Tennessee to see the wrestling matches. Of course, it was Smoky Mountain, Jim Cornette. I met the Punisher and the Unabomber, who was actually Glenn Jacobs and Mark Calloway. On the way, we stopped at a gas station, and there's this white Cadillac sitting there, and I was little, and my stepdad's like, "Man, go meet this guy," the guy pumping gas, and I walked up. Of course, he was wearing his mask and pumping gas, and he was a pretty good-sized dude, and I was nervous walking up to this guy, talking to him, and out the door comes his tag team partner with his mask pulled up to his nose, eating a hot dog, carrying a Coke and another hot dog and another Coke in his other arm, and it turned out to be Wrestling 1 and 2. I took pictures.
I haven't heard in a while.
I took pictures with 1 and 2 in front of the Cadillac, and one pulled a mask out of his bag, and both of them signed it. And it's at my mom's house somewhere in a box.
Very cool. Razum, you haven't shown me your boobies yet or sent me money, so no, I have not voted for you. I told everybody, if you want me to vote for you, in my Cash App or send me boobies. But only men. I don't want women's boobies. Let's make that known now. Okay. I had to say that. If not, I'm gonna get 1,000 boobies. I don't want to see that flashlight. Hell no. I heard you're not circumcised either. I don't want to see skin just hanging to the end. Oh, this ain't PG. Just let you know.
Oh, I know. I get
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. Malachi Black is asking for his release.
yes.
MJF just came back. What a way to come back! I love the mask. He had that what is it, the black phone kind of look going on.
Right.
I really enjoyed that.
I believe that he'll wind up because the picture of that I seen of when they walked out of the ring, W. Morrissey was with him. So is W. Morrissey gonna be the new Wardlow?
I don't know, but I think he needs the strap. I think MJF needs that strap.
I do too. He is
the up and coming shit talker, the up and coming Ric Flair that we need.
exactly. As far as AEW, in my personal opinion, Punk's a good worker. My favorites in AEW as far as the workers is Dax Hardwood. Dax is the greatest worker they've got. But if I had to pick my top three, it would be Dax, MJF, and Punk.
Well, I mean, Jericho still got it, but I think more about right now is his music.
Right.
I am bad with his name. This guy that just because Jericho's got We Are Sports Entertainers, a big old ass lick to Vince McMahon.
Right.
But the guy that's going in between him and Bryan Danielson,
Garcia. Daniel Garcia.
That is one hell of a wrestler.
Yes.
Now, did you notice when last Wednesday, Bryan Danielson almost said, "Come fight Daniel Bryan"?
Yes.
He came almost that close to saying his real name. Well, his WWE name.
Right.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I did too. And if you'll know Jericho, he slips up a lot of time, and he'll say something, and he'll say WWE real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like Austin Theory saying, there was that Crown Jewel. He said, "I'm just kidding. Where's that Clash?" I'm like, no, you done said it. It ain't like you can erase it.
Right.
Hey, can you hear me over there? Yeah. Can you give me something to drink? I think I already got something made. I forgot to bring it should be in my ghost bottle. I wish it was beer 30. Anybody got any questions about wrestling? We might can answer about haunts. And the HCH is the Haunted Chicken House.
Yes.
In Heflin, Alabama, which you'll see me there the 24th of this month.
And we opened the 23rd of this month.
The only reason I'm not going to be there the 23rd, only reason, is already got a prior engagement the 23rd.
Right.
After that, I'm going to be there. I can't wait to go back. Everett did tell me that things has changed since the last time I was there.
Yes.
That the queue line and playing with the crowd is two different things.
Yep.
So we're going to see which way that goes.
They've changed the house a lot. They've changed the hayride a lot.
How long have you worked there, Buzz?
This is be my 6th year with them.
So you was there when I had the whole crowd outside singing Baby Shark.
Yeah. Yeah, but I work the hayride. I always miss everything up front. I'm always in the hayride.
So you was probably, yeah, because I had everybody singing Baby Shark the whole.
Well,
Yeah, I almost got murdered when time to leave. Thank you.
and it's cool. We've got a few of other than you. There's a few other cartel members that's actually going to come down this year. The Joysters are coming.
Hell yeah, great people.
Some of the Tennessee cartel is going to come down. Jabbo's, me and Jabbo talked, and him and Bobo's talking and setting up a date. I think it's going to be Jabbo, Spike, and Frostbite.
All right.
Which two out of three ain't bad. You know what I mean? But I think Jabbo's bringing his boss with him. K1, she's gonna come down and make sure he walks a straight line.
Oh, I mean, you missed a good time at CreepyCon. Oh my God! Now you remember what happened? You remember what happened last year at CreepyCon afterwards?
Right.
When somebody got thrown in the pool.
Yeah.
And somebody brought me some good beer.
We found somebody passed out on my sidewalk at the sidewalk in front of my door the next morning. But see, we're actually going to help. We're actually going to help Cartel out this year. See, when Joyster comes down, Joyster's staying with me and Pops the whole weekend.
All right.
So when Joyster comes back, he's gonna be a whole new Joyster. He'll probably be about half crazy.
Half. You forgot. I spent 2 days with him a few weekends ago. He can't afford to be more half. That boy, they're awesome.
Yes.
Now, I got to tell them, I'm hoping they're in here. I'm definitely going to talk behind their back. But Miss Joyster doesn't have a mouth on her mask.
Right.
And I'm kind of hard of hearing. I know I said, excuse me, like 4 million times. Then we get to the house. And, yeah, it was a good night. They are great people.
Yes. I can't wait to hang out with them. Me and Joyster talk a lot on Facebook and stuff, and it actually be good. Like Pop said, he said, we're going to build us a big ass fire. And we're just going to sit around and chill.
And that's the Joysters. That's the Joysters. I'm telling you.
That's pretty much our weekends in Alabama, man. We just sit back and chill.
Well, every time I go to Alabama, I got to run to the car at the end. I don't know why. Them Alabama women love this redheaded freak. I don't know why. That's why I got to park in that certain parking spot. So,
which reminds me, also, I was asked to ask you if when you come down, if you would take a picture with Stardust.
Hell yeah. I think me and Stardust already had that discussion. I'm going to take a picture with everybody.
Awesome.
Because I haven't been there since, 2019?
Yes.
So,
another thing that's changed, Mama's actually doing the cooking, the pre-meal before the home.
All right. Mama better have some peach cobbler, too.
Man, I've been on her about a cobbler, and she keeps telling me to shut up and go on.
Yeah. Hey, if y'all know who Mama is, send her an invite to this live feed, please. Tell her Zazel needs to talk to her. I haven't had a peach cobbler from her in many, many years.
If she's still awake, she's a little bit under the camp. Yeah, she's a little bit under the camping side. She likes to go to bed early. Hello, Crystal. But yeah, Mama's going to do a lot of the cooking this year. She's going to do tacos. She's going to do burgers. She's going to do a lot of stuff.
Heck yeah. A little bit. So you're going to be there? You're going to be at the chicken house a little bit? I mean, you are in Alabama.
She's about 3 hours from the chicken house.
Well,
My buddy,
me a little bit has a history, and I'm gonna kind of go over real quick. She wasn't doing good in life, and it almost ended. Well, her sister played my life feed in her ear, and it woke her up from coma. So when I met her finally face to face at CreepyCon this year,
I actually talked to her. I talked to her as a human when we talked.
and she hugged me so hard and shaking so hard, I really think she passed out for a second. Because I had to say her name because she was shaking so hard. I had to call her by her government name.
Well, see, I'm 3 hours away from the chicken house myself. I'm in North Georgia, of course. So I'm going to drive 3 hours. I've got somebody from Fort Payne coming down. I've got people from 45 minutes from me coming down. So a little bit ought to just come right on down and hang out with us.
Well, mine's 6. And I'm going to love every 6 hours. Well, it's actually 5. It's a 6-hour ride, but we dropped that hour back. So
Right. It's 2.5 for me with little to no traffic. And I think you're like 6.5 for me.
well, I'm in Savannah.
I'm like 45 minutes from Jabo. and
Jabba.
and 45 minutes from North Carolina as well. So
Oh yeah.
I'm up.
All right,
I'm
ladies
up.
and gentlemen. Right?
I'm up where the banjos play.
Our hour's about over with. Has anybody got any questions? Feel free. And while you're thinking of it, don't forget Thursday night, 9 p.m. It is the excuse me, State of Azazel address. That's where I'm going to talk about everything. Of course, there's a few things we don't talk about. We don't talk about politics or religion, and we don't have any feuds. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That just changed the night right there. So Mama, you know I'm going to be there the 24th, right? I need some peach cobbler, please. Please. I'll give you a shirt. Shirt for peach cobbler. And it won't even be it'll be a full-size shirt. Does that sound good to you? That's how you do it, Buzz.
Make that 2.
That's how you do it.
Make that 2, and I'll just show up. It's on the menu. Does that but are you gonna leave it in your car so Bobo don't get a hold of it first?
No. We'll put it in my car in case y'all forget I can carry it with me. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the 24th. It has been too long since my big ass has been in the chicken cage. Too long.
And while we're here Friday night will be my last normal live feed on the Afflicted Soul page if anybody wants to jump in. After Friday night, it'll be hit and miss till season's over.
Yeah, tell Bobo he's got to get his own. So there.
And tell Bobo he needs to go on a diet. He don't need no cobbler.
Yeah. I've dropped 30 pounds. So Bubba Bodie's going to die too. I've actually did something I have never done in a long time. That didn't sound right. I've never done in a long. That just didn't sound right. I ran 2 miles without stopping.
Dang.
Usually when I'm chasing people, I give them a good 50 yards, just trucking it. I got 2 miles without stopping. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Bubba has lost much weight. Chicken Dan has been working him hard. Good.
Hey, Mama, he posted on the page about everybody coming down the 17th. Does he remember that's Jason Voorhees' wedding? Because a lot of us is going to be at the wedding that day.
I know you will. We need to get Mom on a live feed one night.
Yes.
And just let her go off. We can shut up and just tell her to go at it. That would be a cool. I might get banned.
They might ban us all.
I mean, there'll be no more Clown World.
You gonna be at the wedding too? Me and Pops is coming in costume.
No, you don't want that. I agree. Things can get a little hairy, couldn't it?
Oh yeah.
How about that mask? Again, it's the Joker's mask. See, it's got ha 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 ha.
Looks good though.
Getting the muscles again. Yeah. All right. So I usually bring this up with the wrestlers, but I'm gonna throw it up to you, Buzz. I got 2 questions. One, when you go to bed, are you nude or do you wear clothes?
Boxers.
So you wear clothes. Second question.
Just in case I have to run out.
I'll let the man meat fleeing around. But the real question is, if you had a chance, you were still in your prime, and you was working that ring, live or dead, if you had a chance to work with one wrestler, who would it be?
I've actually been in the ring with this guy before. There's actually 2 I couldn't really pick from one. One I've been in the ring, one I have met. But I've been in the ring with Chris Benoit, and I would love to work with Chris. Chris was a hell of an athlete. He throwed me around like a rag doll. Of course, I was green. The other would be Eddie Guerrero.
I was going to make a joke. Hell, I'm Azazel. Watch out, because I heard that Chris Benoit likes to choke people. But
it was a joke by Glacier. We went down to his seminar. Ray Lloyd, friends of ours, and of course we didn't have to pay for the seminar. He let us come in free, a couple of us, and Benoit had us all lined up in the ring, and I was asking what we thought of the profession, and he said, Chris don't like ass kissers. He wants somebody to give him a rib, make his day, make him smile. So What you do is when he gets to you, you tell him you think he's a damn glorified ballerina. So everybody goes down and tells what they think of professional wrestling, and when they get to me, I'm standing there like Gomer Pyle from Full Metal Jacket with that stupid grin. And he says, and what's funny? And I said, I think you're a glorified ballerina. And he says, got my guinea pig. Let's go.
Nice.
When he got done with me, 35, 40 minutes, it took all I had to stand up. It was painful, but it was an experience that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life that I've actually been one-on-one in the ring with a Canadian crippler.
Well, you do know this is rumors, so we're going to leave it in the rumor category that they're reopening the case.
They have reopened the case, and the evidence has showed that actually Nancy was alive when Chris died. That the evidence, the phone call, the scuffle, the fact that Chris died first, the bruises on his head and everywhere else, that someone else was there in the house. So that's what I've read. I've been following a lot of it. Also, I seen that they're talking about putting him in the Hall of Fame. And the WWE is helping train David Benoit, who looks just like his daddy.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of here. I have a 9 o'clock I got to do. Buzz, anything you want to leave anybody with besides the claps?
Man, follow your favorite actors. Support all of us, man. Azazel Me, Cartel, Scary Face, Afflicted Souls, Nightmare, Oni's Legion. Follow it, man. Give us all support, man. Let's keep the fear alive, man. Let's keep Halloween going.
Yes. And right now, on a Cartel page, you have 2 different groups talking. Just because we're in different groups doesn't mean we're not friends.
Right.
So, pickers, keep picking. Sinners, keep sinning. And always remember, rest in fear. Bye.
Yeah, I rap, homie. Yeah, man, if you didn't know, man, I'm on YouTube, man. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Pandora, man. I got my shit out there, dog. Check me up, YouTube. I got like 200 subscribers, man. Subscribe, homie. Subscribe.
Every time I hear your name, my skin begins to crawl. I wanna rip out your throat and smear your blood on the wall. You won't be talking no more when I break your jaw. I love to hear you diss track while you sipping through a straw. When I break your jaw, I love to hear you diss track while you sip through a straw. Bro, you making this easy. I never thought it'd be you. I never thought I'd fantasize about murdering you. All the lies you told when you trying to be funny like a ventriloquist. You tried to play me like a dummy, but it's all over now. I got you nodding and weaving, time to say goodnight. And your boss is a DJ. Every time you're talking shit, we laughing at your face, dude. They don't know you like I know you. Every time your name is spoke, people straight clown you. They don't know you like I know you. Every time you're talking shit, we laughing at your face, dude. They don't know you like I know you. Every time your name is spoke, people straight clown you. They don't know you like I know you.
Back from the dead, they wanna see me in the casket. I'm after the head and I'm creeping with a hatchet. Saying I'm a bastard for all the bodies that I'm stacking. Motherfuckers hating wicked ways, but they asking. Let me ride with you, dog. Get high, put a blunt up in the sky with you, dog. Sex, don't ever turn your back. Piece of same motherfuckers known to put a motherfucking knife in you, dog. But they don't know. Like I know. If a motherfucker did, then the pussy boy better watch his motherfucking mouth. We finna have to show them in the grave when they dissing my name. It's wicked motherfucking ways till the end of my days. Cats wanna hate when I'm killing the stage. Be the same motherfuckers taking notes on that game. Lights on, so you bitches see me glowing. Dropping bars like coke. You bitches would think it's snowing. Hit the streets with this dope. So white, this shit is glowing. So go on, pack your shit and get wherever the fuck you going.
Every time you're talking shit, we laughing at your face, dude. They don't know you like I know you. Every time your name is spoke, people straight clown you. They don't know you like I know you. Every time you're talking shit, we laughing at your face, dude. They don't know you like I know you. Every time your name is spoke, people straight clown you. They don't know you like I know